Hi everyone. Hopefully this video will work because the last couple times I tried, I get into a little bit and then it just sort of goes out. So what I wanted to tell you, of course, for this Friday, November 30th, is a summary of sources for your consumer report. And I did send out an MP3 about that yesterday, explaining what, how to do that and so on, and practice the memo format. Then for Friday, the 6th of November is your resume assignment, okay? And so that's in two parts. In the first part, and it's actually explained in the resume section, how to log into www.collegecentral.com/WCCC, and it just explains that. If you happen, though, to run into problems with logging in and so on, you can call the 724-925-4000 number and then ask the operator for career services. So Sherry Knoll, John Amariak, and Pat, the secretary, and they have some other people there that can help you out. And so they're available, but they'll help you to log in. But it's really important to create a profile there at College Central. And then if you don't know exactly when you're going to graduate, maybe you can say like May of 2018 or whatever it may be. You might be here for a longer time since you're only maybe taking a class or two at a time. But anyhow, you can put that in, and then even your major, if you're not totally sure, then get one that's related to what you're going to do, because then you'll start to get job listings that Career Services gets. So, you can check those out. And then, so once you go in, though, you'll go into the portfolio section, and then you'll upload 3 documents into, it's called education and training. And then once you upload 3 of them, then you go back to home, and then you'll click on portfolio again, and then there's a link that says forward my portfolio. So you'll be able to forward it to me. With a resume, if you do not have one, that's completed, you have a couple of different options. The first option, you can just simply go into Microsoft Word, and then you can have Word create a resume, for you. So they have different formats. So if you go into Word, click on New, it'll give you different templates that you can use. Use a chronological one. That one would be a little bit easier to do. And then also too, under the resume, there is a guide that says Getting Started 2012. On about pages 20, there are some resume samples. If you like one of those, just copy and paste it and edit it and use it as your own. So that's certainly an option. But anyhow, once you get your resume ready, you can upload it to College Central, and then it takes a while for them to approve it. So, like today is October 26th. If you have something that's available now and you wanted to upload it, better off, because it gives them time to turn around and look at it. Now, if you have to make changes, you have to make the recommended changes, and then they'll finally approve it. And then sometimes they even suggest for you to go into Career Services to meet with them. So just a word for the wise on that one. If you do not get the resume completed by November the 6th, it's not a big problem. As a matter of fact, sometimes it takes into the month of November to get it completed. So I'm not worried about it, but that's something that I would advise you to do. The other suggestion that I have for you is with LinkedIn. Go on there and just create a basic profile. That's something that's good to do professionally. And second, the other advantage about LinkedIn is you can join like these groups. So like if you're in radiology, they usually have one, or if you're in teaching or another field, you can get into that. But to me, those are good advantages of LinkedIn, having that professional networking. I also wanted to tell you as well is, as a student here at WCCC, you can always do an internship, more likely in the summer, and you can do that, and it's usually 130 to 180 hours. Most of them are unpaid, and some are paid, but you have to pay 3 credits for it, whatever that is, and so you just go and do it, and you get really, really great experience. A long, long time ago, I had a student that was an intern for the public relations department of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and she found that interesting, and now she actually works for them. So that's an option. So, like I said, your resume and portfolio, LinkedIn, and then consider doing an internship. Now, if you're in the major where you have to do a practicum or you have to do clinicals and so on, or like some students, like in the culinary arts program or in apprenticeships, then that's not required. But if you want to really gain some good experience, then consider the an internship. My son Mike was an intern at the Latrobe Bulletin one summer, and then he worked for Education Week down in Bethesda, Maryland. So he did that for a while. So those are some options you can do. Finally, for the 13th of November is your written instructions. So, that's when you're going to be doing your own instructions. Make sure to look at some of the examples and assignments. Look at pages 223 to 230 in assignments. And then also look at chapter 13 on visuals. A good idea that you can actually do when you do your own written instructions is to put in like a spreadsheet at the very beginning, and so you can cost out the ingredients. If you were going to make a big Pyrex pan of lasagna, how much would the noodles cost, the ricotta, the mozzarella, the meat or sausage, or if it's vegetarian, then the vegetables and so on. You can do that. And then, of course, the other visuals you can use are visuals that you can create yourself. You can take your own pictures, or if you go to a website and they have good visuals, you can use those. But they're typically at least 5 pages and at least 5 visuals. So I'll talk about those more on another day. And then as we go more into November, we have like 2 letters. We have a discussion board that's going to be due. And then as we get into December, we have the consumer report. And then we also have the consumer report discussion board on what you learned from doing that. So if you submit it early, then also you gain additional points. So it's an inducement for you, and it's better for me, so I don't have to read them all at once. So that kind of covers it. I don't want to go in anymore because sometimes these videos sort of go out on me, but I just wanted to give you a quick update, Dan. Thanks.